Now, I, of all people, trust me, realize the utter futility of objectivity going to a site like Rotten Tomatoes. It's kind of like going to a whorehouse for advice on how to keep your virginity.
Welcome, sir. We trust our charms and skills will prove to your liking. What is it you wish?
Yet here we are, Rotten Tomatoes, the 35 most anticipated movies of 2023. And of course, the shilling starts because everybody wants those hard to find dollars from the studios.
You want anything else, honey?
Just keep losing money. What do we have in February out of the gate? Well, I just did a trailer review of something called Knock at the Cabin, the M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie that's coming out. But in February, something called Magic Mike's Last Dance is going to be out there. I'm not even going to watch 1 second of this because I have no shits to give about this. Really. Magic Mike's Last Dance. Don't want to look at dude's junk. If you're interested in what this is about, it's Channing Tatum stripping off his clothes for one last time in a follow-up to 2015's Magic Mike XXL. So a movie that last came out 8 years ago, they have to strip mine.
That was the plan. Not a great plan.
That brings us to Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. This is a movie I do not give any shits about, which is a shame because I actually think Evangeline Lilly is one standout good person, especially for having the cojones to stand up to Hollywood with the mandates that they had for shit that kills you.
Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
Whatever. We're not here to talk about reality and about genetic experimentation in violation of the Nuremberg Code. We're actually here to talk about what I'm guessing is going to kick off Marvel Phase 5.
But everywhere I go, people tell me the same thing.
Thank you, Spider-Man!
Wow. I'm laughing on the inside, just not on the outside.
Wait a minute. You're sending a signal down to the quantum realm.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, only less funny and less talent. Oh look, Marvel Studios. All trans all the time.
Where are we?
We are in Marvel Phase 5. That's where we are. This confirmed pretty much my original assertion. Yeah, what we have to keep doing is reminding people how shitty Thor was by taking all of these 70s and 80s songs and putting them in there. I have no desire to see this. Do you? This is Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. Comes out February 17th. So it is not the movie to go to for Valentine's Day. Could you imagine going on a first date to watch this shit? There's no way anybody's getting laid. That brings us to March and Creed 3. Now there's a franchise that's been strip mined more than Uganda for rare earth minerals by 8-year-olds for China. But apparently Michael B. Jordan directed this and it stars Michael B. Jordan in it. My Rocky happened in the 80s. Whatever. That comes out March 3rd. Now this is interesting. I did a trailer reaction to this. This is the movie 65, directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods. The trailer was full of really bad tropes. It looked like generic sci-fi, and it opens March 10th. And that brings us to yet another movie I want nothing to do with. That would be Scream 6. You know, I saw the first Scream movie when it came out, and I didn't go in the theater. I watched it on VHS, and it was like just kept waiting for hot chicks in the 90s to take their clothes off. That's it. It's the only reason I watched the original Scream movie. This movie comes out March 10th, so it's going to be competition for Adam Driver's 65. Gee, I wonder who's going to win. Nobody. I think the audience is going to lose in both movies. What is interesting is that the same directors behind Scream 6, now pay attention to this, boys and girls, are going to be doing Marvel's Fantastic Four reboot when it comes out in Marvel Phase 6. Right now we're in Marvel Phase 5. We just got out of Marvel Phase Boar.
The terrorists only set us back a bit.
You have to stop calling them terrorists.
A good fight for those who can't fight good.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
Don't have hope. Don't have hope for the MCU. I'm not even going to read you the synopsis of Scream. Spoiler alert, some asshole in the Scream mask stabs chicks, and now they're just diverse. So, yay. That brings us to Shazam, Fury of the Gods, that comes out March 17th. I didn't see the first one because I don't give a shit about Shazam. I just don't. This movie wasn't made for me, so I didn't watch it. Apparently, Zachary Levi's Shazam returns along with his teenage form Billy Batson. Whatever. Lucy Liu is in it. A very talented Helen Mirren being wasted, in my opinion, on this. If you're a fan of Shazam, the Fury of the Gods, I don't know why you would be. I guess let's watch a little bit of this because why not?
There's already a superhero with a red suit with a lightning bolt on it.
Yeah. Good old Ezra Miller. Don't worry, there won't be a sequel to that fucking movie. Holy cow.
Aquaman is literally huge and he's so manly. And Batman is so cool. And I'm...
Oh wow, have you noticed they're showing the Snyderverse? Wow. Okay, I've seen enough of Shazam, Fury of the Gods. It's not made for me. I don't have to watch it. Thank Christ. That brings us to John Wick, Chapter 4. It comes out on March 24th. So we got a very interesting, large number of movies coming out. It's almost like they didn't want any competition for Avatar back in December. Very interesting. So obviously the one and only, that handsome devil Keanu Reeves is back for the 4th installment of John Wick.
And why bother? Maybe I'm wrong.
What kind of a bizarro world do we live in where the dude who was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and pretty much almost destroyed Kenneth Branagh's Much Ado About Nothing?
Laugh when I am merry, and claw no man in his humor.
Where suddenly he is the action star, not only that we want, but that we desperately need.
Who is this?
The Marquis de Gramont.
Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm a dude. First of all, I'm gonna like action movies, okay, but this at least has a compelling trailer. You may not love what you're seeing, and you may be rolling your eyes going, Jesus Christ, another John Wick movie, but at least it's compelling. At least it looks like somebody knows how to make a movie. What do you guys think? This comes out March 24th. That then brings us to, God, I hate my life, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. This comes out March 31st. And stars.
I'm appearing before you as a neutral representative of the Fabinonan motherfucker.
Chris Pine, Hugh Grant, Regine Japage, Michelle Rodriguez. This is probably one of the worst goddamn things I've ever seen, having destroyed the identity and masculinity of the one and only James Tiberius Kirk in the shit-tastic J.J. Abrams Star Trek, not Star Trek universe.
Full impulse, Mr. Sulu.
It sounds like you're doing Shatner.
It's coming out right a little bit.
They're now going to put him in Dungeons and Dragons. So the synopsis for this is, the popular role-playing game gets a shiny reboot thanks to directors blah, 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 and an all-star cast. Yeah, fuck off. Let's watch a couple of minutes of this so that I can have an aneurysm. Oh, wow, that dragon was there. That... What the fuck did I just watch? What is it with these goddamn movies taking like popular songs from the 70s and early 80s and overlaying them into their goddamn stories? This is Dungeons and Dragons. This is medieval high fantasy. They put Led Zeppelin in Thor. Let's put the Led Zeppelin in the Dungeons and Dragons. The kids love.
We didn't mean to unleash the greatest evil the world has ever known.
Well, then you shouldn't have worked with J.J. Abrams and created the Calvin timeline. Can I just say that, Chris Pine?
Alert Starfleet and civilian agencies to begin proctology protocol.
But we're gonna fix it.
Look at this. It's the Matrix.
You need Kool-Aid!
To give us a fighting chance, we're gonna need strength. You got this, right?
I know you.
Why? Why?
We also need courage,
Back to school!
magic, and you.
Yeah, it's pretty goddamn dumb. There's really no other way to say it. No interest in that. Comes out March 31st. So there you go. This is what Rotten Tomatoes says are the top releases. This is what you have to look forward to in 2023.
Okay. Disappointed!
This is what's in the theaters. Hollywood, you're screwed. As ever, I am Salty Traveling C. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye.